Hi, my name is Samantha and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a recursive method. What happened is recursion is really difficult to understand. For me, it was hard. Okay, but if I show you recursive method, how to make a recursive method, first, very simple recursive method, okay? Then what's going to happen is that you will understand the more complicated ones very easily. It's better to start with a simple recursive method. A recursive method has two requirements. Okay, it has a base case and a function that calls itself. Again, I repeat, it has a base case and it has a function that calls itself. So there is this program. It's just public class hello. Let me write the main method. Public static void main string. Okay, so I want a very simple statement that prints my name, okay, a bunch of times. So I could put public static integer, public static void. I could write, public static void, sorry, integer n void print name. Okay, let me make it public static void because I will be changing. Okay, I'll be changing it from here. I want to call it from here public static void print name. Okay, so now it needs to have a base statement. A base statement is a condition for me to exit this method. Okay, so in here, base statement has to be n equals to 0. When n will be equals to 0, my name is Sam. Else, I have to decrement it. Okay, so what I can do in here is that I can supply 5n, okay, integer n, 5n equal n, and then in here, and I have to call the function from inside the function. So what's happening in here is that when n is equal to 0, I want it to print my name. Otherwise, it has to decrement by 1, and it has to keep printing I don't know my name, and then the function needs to call itself. Okay, so let's print this. So as you can see, it printed I don't know my name 5 times, and then it printed my name is Sam when n hit 0, and it exited the method, So what is happening in here? What if we don't call the function from itself? It's just going to print I don't know my name 1 time, and it's going to exit the method, recursive method. So in order to keep everything, in order to keep the loop, keep everything in a loop, I have to call the function from the function so that it prints the required, sorry about that, run file, so that it prints the required results. Okay, so I am hoping you understand recursion, and let me let me do some calculations. Calculations are really fun with recursion. And let me the main method. And in the main method, I want to print the result that is, which is going to be the sum 5, 10. Now, I want to tell you something. In here, we are not trying to print the sum of 5 plus 10. No, 5 is just the number of time we want. 5 is just, I would say this is providing the case for the base case. What we want to do is we want to print 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6 until it reaches 5. Until it reaches 5, and then we want the result for that. So this is what we want. And in here, let's make a method. Let's make a recursive method. Integer sum, integer start, integer end. Okay, so if end is greater than start, return end plus sum. We have to call the method in here. We have to keep calling this, okay? Integer sum, start, end minus 1. Okay, I'm going to explain it to you, what's happening in here. Else, end, return, end. Okay, so what's happening in here is that if end is greater than start, only then this method happens. Otherwise, it returns the end. So what's happening? Okay, at first the end is 10, but then the end becomes 9, and then we're calling the method again, but with end equals to 9. Then 10 plus 9. Okay, then end becomes then n becomes 8 in here, okay? So n becomes 8, 8 plus 7 plus 6, okay? And as soon as n becomes 5, we have to exit the loop, and then n becomes, return the end. So let me calculate this. 10 plus 9 plus 8 plus 7 plus 6. Okay? And then this end is 5. And, it as soon as it hits end is greater than start, it becomes, as soon as it becomes 5. So we're going to get 45, I'm hoping. Yes, 45. So this is how a calculation works in recursion. A calculation works in recursion, and I hope you understand recursion. Now, I hope you have a clearer picture of what recursion is, and please subscribe and take care.